Hi, this is Dr. Welters, and Dr. Susan Hannell is helping me today. We're trying something new. We're going to be videotaping a few items from the collection that I wanted to show you that relate to this week's module. So first, I have to show you that when I handle anything from the collection, I need to use these white gloves so that oils from my hands don't transfer to the historic textiles, because we want students many years from now to be able to see the same things that you see. And you'll notice also these boxes over here on the table. We use special acid-free boxes to store items from the collection so that after years of being in a box, it doesn't transfer acids from the box to the item that's being stored in the box. Okay, for our first item today, I'm going to show you a little boy's suit that mimics a man's World War I suit that he would have worn as a uniform in the Army. So it's out of the Army khaki color, it's sort of greenish brown, and it has epaulets on the shoulders, the patch pockets, and the little jodhpur breeches that you would have worn with leggings called pooties. So of course, a child this young would not be in the military, but it certainly is always interesting for them to dress like the people they admire, their fathers and older brothers and uncles. So this we have in the collection from this time period. And it says U.S., so we know that this is an American model, although the British ones look very close to this. Okay, then also during this time period of 1910 to 1920, we saw the slimming down of the silhouette, and as a consequence you had to have fewer items underneath, so they lose the chemise with the corset cover and the drawers and so on, and go to what were called combinations. So these are this is a combination of a bodice and a bottom from the collection. You can see that this is very far away from today's thongs, but you have a crotch here that buttons and the little delicate embroidery and pink ribbons and so on the top to make it a little more feminine. There's also something I like a lot from the collection here, which is a little sleep outfit that has really great embroidery on it. It would have been from probably 1912, 1913 when the Empire waistline was popular. It has a nice ribbon. All of these are little French knots. So very delicate and nice for someone to wear. Got it? Okay, and you notice here too that there's still the split drawers, so you don't have to take the whole thing off when you need to go into the bathroom. And at the ankles there are the little ribbons also. So it kind of reminds us of some of the images we saw from Poiret from this time period. Okay, moving on to some dresses and suits from this period. You notice that the hemlines have come up from the ankles. They're just several inches above the ankles. The skirts are fuller. So this one is probably from 1915, 1916. And we have the interesting collars, crisscross closure in the front with the kind of non-emphasis on the bust line, real wide waistband here, and a trimming that we haven't talked about yet, but it's called soutache braid. It's S-O-U-T-A-C-H-E. It was really popular during this particular decade to employ Art Nouveau motifs. You could get, just by sewing this on top and couching it down, you could get all these curves in the decoration of the garment. So this would have been something that a woman would wear during the day to any kind of event, like a luncheon